That was close.
All right, good morning, everybody. I appreciate everybody that watched the video that I did yesterday attempting the triple shot. I appreciate all the kind comments, but I really wanted to address this fairly quickly. I'm a dumbass. Just because I'm a dumbass doesn't mean that you should be a dumbass too. I built that gun. I went to a place, private property, where there was nobody else at. Had 1,000 yards directly ahead of me, going uphill, open field to a tree line, and on the other side of that tree line was another open field that was over 1,000 yards long. I went there and did that because I knew using live ammo, and I knew using, that there was going to be recoil. And if you watch the slow motion video at the beginning of this, you can actually see the muzzle rise. Them were 220 grain bullets at 835 feet per second. It's not a joke. I mean, that's full power ammo. And between the muzzle rise and then hitting the hammer, even though the gun is built for it, everything's lightened, it actually, you could see it bringing it up more and more. And that's why I went to where I was at. Had I been to my normal shooting range with a backstop and all that, literally would have launched bullets right over top the backstop with the recoil. Um, I mean, at 7 feet or 10 feet, yeah, I probably could have kept all three shots in a chest size area of a target. But a little bit of degree here at the muzzle is a whole lot further out that way. So, just to be clear, I do not recommend anybody do it with live ammo. I have shot heavily recoiling pistols most of my life. 44 mags loaded up extremely hot. I've shot 500 Smith & Wesson Magnums, many rounds through them. And doing that triple shot with live ammo, one hand, and you're slamming the hammer back, which is causing it to try and rise too, is an extremely lot to hang on to. If you're going to build one of these, I recommend you go check out Tuco the Rat's channel. I joined his Patreon. That's how I learned how to build the gun. I watched his videos over and over and over, the slow motion. That's how I figured out how to do the triple shot. I dry fired that gun so much in 1 week that I wore a lightened hammer spring out. But while between dry fire and homemade blanks I made. And let me tell you, it's a lot easier to do it dry fire than it is to do it with live ammo. Even blanks, it's a lot easier to do it with blanks than it is live ammo. I recommend do not use live ammo. Just because I did it doesn't mean you should do it too. But go check out Tuco the Rat. He has a Patreon. It's $7 a month. It was absolutely the best $7 I ever spent because I learned how to build the gun right. I learned where to get the parts. I learned where to get the tooling. I learned how to use the parts in the tooling. But like I said, if I dry fired that gun once, I dry fired that gun 1,000 times. I would sit there for hours every night and just practice dry firing. So when I got out there, and I may eventually edit the video and show you, I took 60 rounds with me. The video you seen was the last 5 in the cylinder, and I almost got the triple shot right. Almost. My first to second shot, there was too much lag in there. The second to third shot was pretty good. Not as fast as Tuco. I'm probably never going to be as fast as Tuco. The guy is amazing. And you think the triple shot's a cool video? Watch him do it off the holster. The triple shot off the side of his holster. That is extremely impressive. But this has been the most fun I've ever had building a gun and attempting to do this triple shot, and I'm not done. We're not going to quit until I do it. Um, but I just wanted to make people aware that that triple shot with live ammo is extremely dangerous. You better have a good place to do it. You better be on your game. Um, when the first time I did it and that muzzle rose, it surprised me. And I don't get surprised by shooting guns very often, but your hand is right here and the gun's coming up. And first thought is, and that's why you see when I do the triple shot, I'm bringing my hand back to my chest. I was literally worried about the gun coming up and shoot myself through the hand. I mean, there's a lot going on. You're trying to concentrate on what you're doing, plus trying to keep control of the gun and that. I do not recommend using live ammo. Period. That's what I'm going to say on that. Um, I really appreciate all the kind comments and that. And there's going to be more to come. I'm going to do the triple shot. I've set my mind to it. I'm going to do it. Um, I want to thank Tuco the Rat for all the information that he provided. I mean, that's very cool for the man to take his time and provide the information to help people out and to help people learn something really cool. And you guys know I don't recommend anything unless I believe in it 100%. I just don't do that. This whole YouTube thing has been an amazing experience. I've met some of the coolest people. I'm just going to name a few, not all of them, but Tuco the Rat, 11 Bang Bang, Plowboy's Ghost, The Wild Snapper, Small Caliber Arms Review, Duke Frazier Productions. These are all guys that I've gotten to be friends with through this YouTube, other creators. Every one of these has helped me in some way or another. I actually talk to these guys fairly often. I get a lot of my history from 11 Bang Bang and from Duke Frazier. My leather making that I'm just starting, and I'm by no means really good at it. I've been getting a lot of help from Duke Frazier and from Small Caliber Arms Review. The Wild Snapper is my go-to guy when it comes to gunsmithing for something I can't figure out or something I have questions on. And Tuco is, if you want to build a race gun and you want to learn how to operate it, that is the man to go see his stuff and talk to. Other than that, I really appreciate all the kind comments. And I may put a blooper video together where you can see how many times I screwed that up trying to do that triple shot where I missed the hammer completely, and stuff like that. But, all the kind words in the video, I wanted to thank everybody, all the encouragement. But I just wanted to point out that when you're using guns and you're using live ammo, it's very, very dangerous. Please don't do it. If you're like me and nobody can tell you what to do and you're going to do it, please do it safely. Think about where that bullet's going to go. I was at the bottom of a hill on an open field with 1,000 yards in front of me, and I was literally, the way the hill was, I would have been pointing at a really high angle to clear that field completely. So, like I said, I was trying to do this as safely as possible. I'm very experienced in shooting heavily recoiled handguns. I'm not the fastest shooter. I'm not the most accurate shooter. I'm just an average guy. So if an average guy like me can do this, then there's no reason why anybody else shouldn't be able to do it. If you watch IPSC and that, them guys have their guns modified, muzzle brakes on them, lightened. They're shooting low-powered ammo, low recoiling ammo in that. So to do it with live ammo like I did, I do not encourage that. I just want to put this out there so that nobody goes out there and hurts themselves or somebody else. And again, thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend, or what's left of it. talk to you again later. Bye.